everybody, it's Paige Evans and I have a brand new bundle of 25 Christmas themed stitching cut files. I also have 2 older bundles with 36 everyday themed cut files for stitching and 20 everyday cut files for stitching. This tutorial is for a Cricut machine, so wherever your zip folder has downloaded, whether you got it from Etsy or a newsletter or Dropbox, you need to double click on the zip folder and that will open up a new folder with all of the different types of files for the different types of cutting machines and the things you want to do with it. I want to use a Cricut. So open up the Cricut Design Space app, and right now, they always have updates, but right now on the top left or top right, click on New Project. Then over on the left, click on Upload. Click on Upload Image, find the SVG with Cricut in it, drag and drop, and then it's going to load it on the screen. Press Upload. So that uploads it into your recent uploads. Click on it and then click Add to Canvas, and there it is, all ready to go. It is sized to 11.5 by 11.5, and it is going to cut out a square around it at 11.5 inches. If you click on Make, and it is sized and ready to go. If you want to make it smaller, I wouldn't recommend making it too small or the holes are going to be too close together to stitch, but keep in mind it is going to cut that square around the entire image. There is a different way around this. Bless you, Amy. My cat just had a little sneeze. Cancel. But let's pretend we're going to finish cutting this one out. So I'm sizing it back up to 11.5 inches. That's the maximum size that my Cricut Explore Air 2 can cut. So it is ready to be cut. So click on Continue. I've got my material set to cardstock plus. I have a regular fine point blade. I load my mat. And then on the machine, you press the blinking light and it cuts the holes for you. Now, the other way to not have it cut a square around it is to click on Upload, Upload Image, and then drag and drop the other SVG, so the one that doesn't have Cricut in it. It's probably going to say, wow, that's a large image. This may take a moment. Click on Upload. It's thinking, and there it is in your recent uploads. Click on it and then click Add to Canvas. And every single dot becomes a layer. I don't know why. It didn't used to do this, but the past few years, this is how it's been. So click on Combine, Weld, and that fixes the problem. It's going to make it one single image. But I do want to show you what happens if you don't weld it. If you just click on Make instead of welding the layers, it's going to just put all of the dots right in a row, and it makes no sense whatsoever. I don't know why it does this. It's so strange. So that's what it looks like. Not good. We don't want it to be like that. So definitely make sure that you weld all of the layers, and it might take it a few seconds, maybe up to 30 seconds to decide, okay, I'm going to weld all of these layers together. So highlight all of the layers, combine, weld, click on Make, and it is ready to go again. So I am going to center it on my page. You can also shrink it down a little bit. So I'm going back and I'm shrinking it down. Again, don't shrink it down too much or the holes will be too close together. So then you can make it, click Continue, and I have the same settings. So cardstock plus, fine point blade. Now keep in mind, friends, it's just going to kind of get a hole started. It's not going to cut out a big hole, just a little hole. So it's more like a template so you know where to stitch. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed learning how to use my stitching cut files with your Cricut. Have a happy scrappy day.